This video is sponsored by you, links to our channel and in the description. Arknights most hated YouTuber here, let's talk Lion Fucker 420. Looking over Vina's kit, you may realize something, these skills are all very good on paper. Skill 1 is a siege skill 2 but with true AoE and it deals true damage. Skill 2 is a solid lane holding skill, and skill 3 can comfortably deal with both waves of enemies and bosses, plus she gets a talent that buffs her damage further. However, one way or the other, everything in Vina's kit is plagued by some major issue. Skill 1 has slow cycles for a skill like this and it deals below average damage, meaning she will not only need someone behind her to catch the inevitable leaks, but she will also take 3 business days to kill anything above a chapter 3 goon. Skill 2 doesn't deal true damage, and once again her numbers are low. This means she will be overwhelmed anytime the game throws a moderately threatening wave of enemies at you. Once again she needs someone to catch leaks for her or buff her damage. Talent 1 is great on paper, but then you realize the stages where you can make full use of it are few and far between. Being able to put 8 allies around her is very finicky and even then not really worth it. Another general issue is her complete and utter lack of any survivability to speak of. Skill 3 is her best one. It summons 8 lions in the 8 low ground deployable tiles around her, which count for talent 1. She deals true damage and can hit any enemy blocked by allies in the 3x3 around her. This is not just the lions, but any ally. As I said, skill 3 can comfortably deal with pretty much anything the game throws at you by virtue of ignoring the vast majority of enemy defenses, including damage reduction. The problem with it is that she is utterly helpless when the skill isn't active, and it won't be active for the majority of the time. Of course, you can help her. You can use SP batteries or stallers to patch up the downtime. This is the part where I would discourage you from doing that, because other units can do it without using multiple squad slots, but Vina does have talent 1, meaning that use someone else to patch up their issues isn't just cope, but something that is actively encouraged by her kit. In summary, Vina's skill 1 and skill 2 are kinda shit, and skill 3 is actually good. She's not the worst operator in the game, but very far from the best, especially because she really needs all the help she can get from other operators. Seeing we have major hitters like Laptop, You, Monster and Crown Slayer on the horizon, maybe save up for those better units. I can best describe Catherine as an abjurer with extra steps. Her devices grant barrier and regenerate themselves after not being hit for a while. Skill 1 gives a very minor buff, and Skill 2 just makes her barrier granting a lot more frequent. She helps your operators stay alive passively, but I feel she does it in a way too roundabout way. Certainly a unique kit, but I don't ever see a situation where she'd be the optimal choice. Bobbing is weird, he's a ritualist, but trying to actually use him as a ritualist will not yield good results. Skill 1 applies burn very frequently, and Skill 2, while applying a solid amount of burn, will either kill shit with the proc, or only be able to apply it once in its duration. This means Bobbing's best use is actually as a pseudo-caster. God knows he can't really do shit for people like Blaze Alter, you know? And at being a pseudo-caster, he's okay. He kills things somewhat reliably. Though at that point, just use a caster, you know? Here's the members, I love you, special thanks to Zilot, Tanimal Raptor, Boreas, Gudol Leon, Seishin, Giovedì, Bobima, Fionemo, Tefinisi, Nupo, Lovakio, Nemonic, Nerdrich, Nebula, Michael Guerra, Matthew Sense, King of Rhymes, Kevin McQuarrie, Jigster, and Chrome Channel of the JJF. That's all, my Gummy, bye!